All right. I want to give all praises to Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule very well. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect brethren out there pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, throughout this wicked ass place, America. All right, and to the 1/3, the men, the Akwath, which is the men and the children. Slaki, the men and the women are gonna get this truth, man, and understand this truth and get the spirit of this truth and their heritage through the spirit and power Yahawashi. Okay, Lord willing, this video be edifying. This article is particularly about Donald Trump and his ID to buy groceries, man. You know, this article is from the New York Times. Is entitled, Trump says you need an ID to buy groceries, shoppers say. August 1st. It reads, Washington, just when it seemed like Tuesday Make America Great Again rally in Florida would end with typical punch lists. Democrats, journalists, immigrants, President Trump added new spice to his usual extemporaneous potpourri by asserting that supermarket shoppers need to show valid identification to the checkout aisles. You know, in quotation, Mr. Trump knowingly told the approving crowd, if you go out and want to buy groceries, you need a picture on a card. You need ID. So Donald Trump, is spewing his daily nonsense, his daily rhetoric, at his little rallies or whatever, on his high horse, being backed up by these other Caucasoid devils, you know what I'm saying, about a damn ID card to buy groceries. And he's aiming this indirectly towards Israelites, because he's trying to get them so-called illegal immigrants up out of there, which that's bullshit, because so-called white man is the true illegal immigrant. He doesn't. He through prophecy, first and foremost, he got this land, North America. He wasn't supposed to be here like that, but we know it was prophecy. But he raped, robbed, and murdered to get this land. So he's a real true immigrant. He's not supposed to be on the shores of America. Okay, now he's making all these different laws and stipulations for it to be harder on Jake. I'm gonna just start off with this, Salakia. Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment. I'm gonna just read. I'll read too. It says to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. So man, Donald Trump is decreeing unrighteous decrees because a lot of the spics that come over here from Mexico, so-called Mexico or whatever, they don't have IDs, man. They're illegal, and they work. A lot of times they get paid under the table and they come up here and work, barely speaking English, bullshit language English. They don't have no IDs, man. You know what I'm saying? Green cards, they barely have a green card. And that's more and more pushing that unrighteous decree so he can, get these illegals, they can get Issachar up out of here, man. Okay? And who knows to say that ID is an RFID microchip or something of that sort, It reads, it said, it is not often that Mr. Trump, a mold-breaking billionaire, is seen as behaving presidentially, which he thinks would be too boring anyway. But this but with this particular offhand and balding inaccurate comment, the president landed himself in the company of other presidents and presidential hopefuls who have fumbled while trying to showcase their every man appeal. It says the obvious question immediately surfaced: has Mr. Trump have ever been in the checkout line at a grocery store? No, most likely he hasn't, man. Most likely. It says several of the president's friends, one of them a billionaire owner of a chain of grocery stores, said they cannot recall Mr. Trump ever doing his own grocery shopping. John A. Casimidis, the owner of Gristedes Foods, a chain of small grocery store in Manhattan and Brooklyn, said in an interview that he has known the president for 40 years, but cannot recall a time when Mr. Trump entered one of his stores. I wouldn't know, Mr. Cassidy said. I don't have any pictures with him in Gristedes. It says Thomas J. Burrack, another billionaire friend of the president's, but was blunt when asked if Mr. Trump ever did his own grocery shopping. No, Mr. Barack said in a text complete with a smiley face emoji. Mr. Barack, a financier, did not respond to a follow-up question about his own groceries. Got precept. It's the book of Psalms 73:5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. So they're not in trouble like other men. They don't fight to, every day to put food on their table and things of that nature, man. They're not in trouble. Speaking about Esau, how Jake is, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, so yeah, he can do these little bullshit ass laws and decrees and I wouldn't even say statutes, but fraud government, man. Corrupt ass government, big brother gay ass government, man. Okay, Esau does this shit on purpose, man, to put more hell on Jake. Okay, I'm gonna skip that and go to read a little bit more. Cause this is just bullshit. He always spewing some shit he gonna do, man. Build a wall. He ain't gonna build a wall, man. I believe the scriptures say this is the land of unwalled villages. You know what I'm saying? This place is gonna be open for people to come in. Okay, that so-called man-made prophecy that he's talking about most likely not gonna happen for the most part. He might have things to happen, whatever the case may be, but he's not gonna get that fully done. Get his little small New World Order mind state like he want done. I'm gonna read a little bit more, and I'm gonna end it. Because I'm not sure Mr. Sanders told reporters when asked about the last time Mr. Trump had been to a grocery store. I'm not sure why that matters either. Ms. Sanders was impressed, said that the president had been referring to buying beer and wine. He's not saying every time he went in, he said when he go to the grocery store. Mr. Sanders said when she was pressed the third time. I'm pretty sure that everybody in here who's been to a grocery store that's purchased beer or wine has probably had to show their ID. If they didn't, that's probably a problem with the grocery store. And, having an ID period, makes you a slave, man, here in America. Whether you want to believe it or not. It's just facts. So you a slave to this so-called white man, okay? And it says, presumably an expert in all things regarding the checkout line. Mr. Cadisimis, the owner of groceries, did not see why critics were seizing on the president's assertion that an ID was needed to buy groceries. You need a photo ID to buy groceries if you're using a credit card or if you want to use a check. Mr. Cadisimis said, "Doesn't that sound logical?" So that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna get these rest of these precepts. I'm gonna get the precept the brother mentioned. The Akim to give me a precept on that. It is a book of Psalms 10:3. It says, "For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire and pleaseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High not in all. The Most High is not in all his thoughts." So the Most High, man, the Edomites, these so-called white people, don't believe in God. That's the last thing that's on their mind, if anything. Okay, and they boast themselves at that. In this MAGA, Make America Great Again. They got the hats, the rallies. They boasting about it, man. Okay, because they're prideful and covetous. Donald Trump, he's just a puppet devil. Verse 5 says his ways are always grievous. Yeah, man, that's grievous, having a damn ID, carrying an ID, showing you, making sure, you say who you are. Making sure you are who you say you are. Carrying around a damn social security card. That's bullshit, man. It says their judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Right, so he puffeth at everybody, man. He's prideful, man. He's a demon. A devil. Isaiah 14:6. He who smote the people in wrath, a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. Right, so he ruled the nations in anger, man. Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, mostly in America, he tried to rule over them in anger. See what I'm saying? That's what he likes to do. Okay, he smote us with a continual stroke. Everything we do, we gotta fight to get, man. Okay, because that's how these devils work. They don't give you nothing. They don't give you anything. They give you little small gifts that Jake, a privilege to drive, a privilege to have a house and things of that nature, man. Okay. Esau does this little shit, but it's supposed to be free. Water's supposed to be free. All these type of things. Okay. But instead, he makes you fight to get it. Got to go to the damn DMV. Okay. These devils shouldn't be in power, man. They should be taken down and destroyed, because they're going to go into slavery, then they're going to be destroyed, man, along with Donald Trump. Lord willing, sooner than later. Okay? And this devil has a forked tongue. Who knows, whatever he has going, whatever the case may be with this ID, he going to try to do something that's devilish, because that's in his nature, man. Okay? And with that, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule very well. I want to say, until next time, Lord willing, this video was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.